Let us take a moment together now, a quiet moment where everything else can gently fall away. There is nothing that needs to be done, nothing that must be fixed, just the stillness of your breath and the sound of your own heart guiding you home. You are here, and that is enough. Life has brought you to this moment because it loves you. It wants you to remember the truth that has always lived within you. You are worthy, you are safe, and you are deeply deserving of abundance in all forms. Even if the world has told you otherwise, even if your experiences have made you question it, let me remind you today, in the most gentle way, that the universe has not forgotten you. It holds you, it supports you. It waits lovingly for the moment you decide to open your hands again and say, "Yes, I am ready." Many people have carried heavy stories about money for a very long time. Some were passed down by family. Some came from teachers or environments where fear ruled over possibility. These beliefs are not your fault. You did not choose them. They were placed in your hands before you knew you could choose something else. But right here, in this moment, you can choose again. You can decide to let those stories soften and release. You can open up space for something kinder, something more generous, to take their place. You are not broken. You are not late. You have not missed your chance. There is a power inside you, and it has never dimmed. It simply waited for the invitation to rise again. And now we offer that invitation together. Close your eyes for just a breath, if you can. Let the shoulders drop, let the jaw relax, and breathe into this truth. I am open to receive. I am safe to receive. I am worthy of a life that flows with ease and joy. Wealth is not just about numbers. It is not cold or hard or distant. Wealth is a living energy. It is the warmth of a home, the laughter of a loved one, the peace of knowing there is enough. And when we allow ourselves to align with this energy, not chase it, not beg for it, but align, we find that it begins to flow more freely into our lives. You were never meant to struggle endlessly. You were never meant to feel afraid every time a bill arrived. Life wants to support you, but it cannot push past the walls we build with our fear. It waits patiently, lovingly, for us to soften those walls. And that is what we are doing now. If you feel resistance, if part of you whispers, "But that's not true for me," know that this is normal. That voice is not the enemy. It is a scared part of you that learned to protect itself through doubt. We do not shame it. We do not fight it. We simply tell it, "You are safe now. You don't have to be afraid." And we breathe, and we soften. I invite you to place a hand over your heart if you wish. Feel its rhythm, this beautiful drum that has played your entire life, asking nothing in return. That heartbeat is proof that you are loved, that life still believes in you, that your time is now. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter, one where you speak to yourself with kindness, one where you say yes to the abundance that has always been waiting. Let us take another breath together. Inhale peace, exhale tension, inhale trust, exhale fear. You are doing beautifully. There is no rush. There is only love here. This is your reset. This is your return. You are coming home to yourself, and home is where wealth begins. Now, let's gently look at what we're ready to let go of. You don't need to dig up every old memory or figure out every belief all at once. You simply need to notice. Notice where tension lives when you think about money. Notice the words that rise up when you dream of a more abundant life. Do they sound like permission, or do they sound like punishment? Many of us have carried silent thoughts like, "I can't have that," or "money doesn't come easily," or "it's not safe to have too much." These thoughts are not true. they are habits, old habits that were handed to you when you were too young to know you could choose a different way. We let go of these thoughts not by fighting them, but by replacing them with something softer, something loving, something that feels like truth. Like this: I release the belief that I have to struggle to succeed. I release the fear that there is never enough. I release the idea that wealth is for others, but not for me. Take a moment to let these words settle in. Let them wash through you like warm water, clearing away what no longer belongs. You don't have to force it. You only have to be willing. Willing to consider that the old way is not the only way. Willing to open the window and let the fresh breeze of possibility enter. You may want to write these thoughts down later, or speak them out loud in front of a mirror. Mirror work is powerful because it allows you to look into your own eyes, the eyes of someone who has survived so much, and offer love instead of judgment. You can begin with something simple. I am willing to change, or I am open to a new way. These are not just words, they are keys. And every time you speak them, you unlock more space for abundance to grow. Sometimes the mind will cling to old beliefs, not because they are true, but because they are familiar. Familiarity feels safe, even if it brings pain. But I want you to know, it is safe to feel good now. It is safe to believe in something better. You are not betraying your past by stepping into a better future. You are honoring your soul by saying, I deserve more. I am ready for more. Take another breath. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel the support of life itself holding you steady. You are not alone in this journey. The universe walks with you. It celebrates your courage. It honors your willingness. Every small step you take toward love creates a ripple, and soon those ripples become waves. Waves of wealth, waves of peace, waves of joy. Now let's talk about how your thoughts and body are always talking to each other. Every belief you hold sends a signal. If you believe that money is dangerous or hard to get, your body will tense up. Your breath will become shallow. Your chest may tighten. But when you begin to think thoughts of safety, ease, and trust, your body responds with softness. This is how we begin to create space for receiving. We do not force wealth to come. We create a calm place within us, and wealth flows in naturally. Notice how your body feels when you say to yourself, I trust life, or I am supported in every way. These are not magic words. They are gentle invitations, invitations to your body, to your heart, to your mind. They whisper, it's okay to rest. It's okay to trust. You are safe now. You may want to try a simple body scan. Start from the top of your head and slowly move down. Notice if there's any tension in the forehead, the jaw, the shoulders. Breathe into those spaces. Imagine each breath melting away the tightness like sunshine on frost. As your body softens, so does your energy. And a soft, open energy is magnetic to abundance. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hold every positive thought forever. You just need to return, gently and often, to the ones that bring you peace. If you forget, it's okay. You can always begin again. This is the beauty of your inner world. It is always ready to welcome you home. Let this moment be one of those new beginnings. Let it be the moment you say, I matter, my needs matter, my peace matters, and I choose thoughts that feel like love. You are doing so well. Each breath, each thought, each word spoken in kindness to yourself is a step closer to a life that feels aligned, abundant, and true. There is no rush. There is only now. And now is more than enough. There is a quiet power within you. It has always been there beneath the noise and the doubt. This power is not loud or demanding. It is steady, calm, and wise. It knows that you are already whole. It knows that the same energy that turns the tides and moves the stars flows through you. When you begin to align your thoughts with this power, something beautiful happens. Life begins to respond differently. Opportunities begin to open. You feel more at ease, even when the outside world feels unsure. This is not a coincidence. This is the natural result of shifting your inner world to match the frequency of what you truly desire. Every thought is a message to the body. When we think fearful thoughts about money, when we believe that it's hard to earn, hard to keep, or not meant for us, the body tightens, the breath shortens, the heart feels heavy. But when we choose thoughts of peace, trust, and ease, the body begins to relax, the breath deepens, the heart softens, and in that softness, the doors to abundance quietly swing open. You don't have to make this complicated. You don't need to fix everything at once. You simply need to notice how your body responds to your thoughts. That's all. Just noticing is enough to begin the shift. And from there, you gently choose better feeling thoughts. Thoughts like, I am supported. Life provides for me. I am safe to have what I desire. It's okay if these thoughts feel unfamiliar at first. That's perfectly natural. You are teaching your body a new way to respond to life. You are building a new relationship with your inner world, one rooted in kindness and trust. As you practice this connection, it becomes easier, more natural, and soon it becomes who you are. You are the channel through which wealth flows, not someone else, not some faraway source, you. When your thoughts are calm, clear, and loving, that channel opens wide, and what once felt difficult begins to feel possible. This is not about being positive all the time. It is about being present, being aware, and being gentle with yourself. That is where the magic happens. There is nothing to force. Just breathe. Trust your inner wisdom and know that each moment you return to peace, you strengthen your ability to receive. You are not powerless. You are the source, and that is a beautiful truth. Let us talk now about receiving, truly receiving, not just with the hands, but with the heart. So often we are taught that it is better to give than to receive. And while giving is beautiful, receiving is equally sacred. When you receive with an open heart, you say to life, yes, I am ready. You affirm that you are deserving, that you are loved, that you are connected to the infinite flow of abundance that moves through all of life. Receiving is not selfish, it is not greedy, it is a natural part of the cycle. Just as the trees receive the rain and the flowers open to the sun, you too are meant to receive love, joy, peace, wealth. It is all part of the same divine flow. But many of us carry guilt around having, around wanting, around allowing ourselves to feel good. This guilt is not yours to carry. It was handed to you by others who didn't know better. And now you get to set it down. You get to say, I am willing to receive without guilt. I am willing to have without shame. Imagine what it feels like to be truly open, to feel safe in having enough, to know that there is more than enough for everyone, that your wealth does not take away from another, it inspires them, it blesses them. Your overflow becomes their blessing. You do not need to defend your desire for more. You are allowed to want, you are allowed to have, and most of all, you are allowed to feel good. Wealth, when aligned with love, becomes a tool for healing, for freedom, for joy, and you are absolutely meant to know that joy. Try speaking this gently to yourself. It is safe to receive. It is safe to have. I welcome all that supports my highest good. These words are not demands. They are loving invitations. They soften the resistance and invite the heart to open. You can speak them as you wake in the morning, whisper them as you drift to sleep. Let them become a part of your breath, your rhythm, your truth. You are not here to scrape by. You are here to thrive, to feel nourished and supported, to walk through life with your head held high, knowing that you are enough and that all you need is flowing to you now. Let yourself receive. Let yourself be filled. Life is not withholding from you. It is waiting for your yes. Close your eyes if you wish and imagine your heart as an open garden, soft soil, warm sun, a gentle breeze. Each kind word you speak to yourself is a seed. Each peaceful thought is a drop of water. Each breath of gratitude is sunlight, and slowly, lovingly, your inner garden begins to bloom. Wealth begins in the unseen, in the space within you that feels safe, open, and ready. As you care for that inner space, outer things begin to change. Doors open, resources appear, people arrive, not because you chased them, but because you aligned with them. You became a match for their energy. This is the beauty of visualization. It is not about fantasy or escape. It is about tuning your inner world to the truth of who you are and what you are ready to experience. You are not imagining something that is far away. You are remembering something that has always lived within you. See yourself surrounded by light. Feel it wrapping around you like a warm embrace. See gold, see green, see whatever color feels abundant to you. Let it wash over you. Let it move through you. You are a magnet for goodness, for grace, for generous wealth that lifts and blesses every part of your life. Let yourself dream again. Let yourself feel what it's like to live in ease, to pay every bill with joy, to give freely, to receive deeply, to walk into any space knowing that you belong. These are not fantasies. These are your soul's natural desires, and they are guiding you home. You are the soil, the sun, the water, and the seed. You are everything needed for growth. And even now, even in this very moment, something new is beginning to bloom within you. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it. That gentle stirring, that quiet yes, that knowing that says, I am ready, I am open, I receive. Let this be your meditation, a moment of truth, a return to peace, a quiet remembering that wealth is not something you chase, it is something you allow, and you, dear soul, are so beautifully ready to allow. There comes a time when you begin to feel a shift. Something inside you stands a little taller. It's subtle but strong. A new identity is taking root. One that no longer echoes the old stories of lack or struggle, one that feels more like truth. You begin to see yourself differently, not as someone who's trying to survive, but as someone who is here to thrive. This identity is not about pride or ego. It is about coming home to your natural state, and that state is abundance. When you believe in your own worth, you carry yourself differently. You breathe more fully. You walk more peacefully. You stop waiting for permission. You stop shrinking to fit the expectations of the past. Instead, you begin to live as the person you've always truly been, open, trusting, empowered. And with that shift, life begins to respond, because it always does. Ask yourself gently, who am I when I believe in wealth? Who am I when I trust that good things are meant for me? You may notice that your shoulders relax, that your chest opens, that your inner voice becomes softer and more encouraging. This is your abundant self, and you are allowed to live from that place. Start small. You don't need to change everything overnight. Let your habits reflect the love you are now choosing. Bless your meals, bless your wallet, bless the hands that made the clothes you wear. When you pay a bill, say quietly, "Thank you, money, for flowing through me with grace." These are simple things, but simple things create powerful shifts. These small acts build a new rhythm, and before long, that rhythm becomes your natural way of being. Affirm to yourself, "I now live as the abundant self. I trust myself. I trust life. I allow my joy to grow." You are no longer waiting for abundance to find you. You are remembering that it was within you all along. And in this remembering, you become a light for others too, not because you tell them what to do, but because your life radiates peace and possibility. That is the power of your inner work. It ripples out in ways you may never fully see, but the world feels it, and it is blessed because of you. There's a beautiful truth about abundance. It grows when we give thanks. Gratitude is like water to the soul. It softens resistance. It quiets fear. It brings you back into alignment with what is already working in your life. When you are grateful, not because everything is perfect, but because you choose to see the good, you become a magnet for more. Gratitude is not a performance. It's not something you pretend. It's a gentle noticing, a sacred pause, a whisper that says, "This moment matters." Even if your life isn't exactly where you want it to be, there is still something to be thankful for. A warm bed, a kind word, a breath. Gratitude opens the heart, and an open heart receives with ease. Each morning, you can begin with 3 things you're thankful for. Say them out loud if you can. Let your body feel the joy of those words. Each evening, reflect on what supported you that day. These practices are not chores, they are love songs, and life listens. Gratitude rewires the nervous system. It brings the mind into balance. It reminds the soul that life is for you, not against you. It shifts your attention from what's missing to what's present, and what you focus on expands. As you nurture this focus, abundance naturally begins to grow, not from force, but from flow. Say gently now, "I am grateful, I am open, I am blessed." Let these words move through your body like a warm current. Let them settle into the spaces where fear once lived. You are not ignoring the hard parts of life. You are choosing to hold them with grace, while also making room for beauty. Gratitude does not mean settling. It means trusting. Trusting that what is good can grow. Trusting that what is meant for you will find you. Trusting that your appreciation is a powerful invitation to more. And it is. Let this become your daily rhythm, a rhythm of noticing, of appreciating, of welcoming. Wealth is not a destination. It is a way of being, and gratitude is the path that leads you there. Let's take a moment now to do nothing, nothing at all. Just be here with the breath, with the stillness, with the beautiful simplicity of this moment. There is nothing more to achieve, nothing more to prove. You are enough, exactly as you are, and this stillness is sacred. In the quiet, you can hear your own wisdom. In the stillness, you can feel your connection to life itself. This is where true receiving begins, not in effort, not in pushing, but in allowing. When you rest in this space, you open the door to miracles. You say to the universe, "I trust you. I do not need to control everything. I am open." Take 3 soft breaths. Inhale peace, exhale control. Inhale ease, exhale tension. Inhale trust, exhale doubt. This is the breath of alignment. This is the breath of surrender. Let these words rise gently within you. I allow, I trust, I receive. Speak them slowly. Let them echo through your body. These are not just affirmations. They are acts of love. They are reminders that you are not alone, that life is not something you must conquer. It is something you can partner with. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to know the how or the when. You only have to be willing. Willing to trust that what you've planted in faith will bloom in its perfect time. And while you wait, you rest in knowing, not hoping, not wishing, knowing that you are supported. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the need to see results right away. You are not behind. You are not late. You are in divine time. The moment you let go, the moment you rest into trust, is the moment things begin to shift. Let this stillness wrap around you like a soft blanket. Let it soothe the parts of you that are tired from trying so hard. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to feel peace. You are allowed to believe that good things can come without struggle, and they can. You've done something beautiful here, something sacred. You've shown up. You've opened your heart. You've said yes to yourself in a way that matters deeply, and the universe has heard you. Let this final moment be a blessing, a quiet celebration of the journey you've taken inward, the thoughts you've shifted, the fears you've softened, the love you've allowed to rise again. You are not who you were when you began. You have returned to yourself, and in that return, a new path is opening, one filled with clarity, support, and wealth, not just in money, but in joy, peace, connection, and purpose. Hold this truth in your heart. I am safe, I am worthy, I am open to receive. These words are more than affirmations. They are your new way of being. Let them guide you as you step forward into your life. There is no rush, no pressure, just a gentle unfolding. You are supported, you are loved, and your wealth reset has already begun. Let it flow, let it grow, let it be. You are ready, and you are more than enough.